everybody. This is now March 24th, 2007, and I'm Sonic Sons, here to talk about my next big thing. I just did the U.S.-Mexico immigration policy. We'll see if we get some responses on that. Some of you may be wondering, wow, this guy really cares about U.S.-Mexico immigration policy. Well, I care about it, though it may not be the biggest thing on my mind. It just happened to be something I was thinking about. Next thing I want to talk about be a great person that you possibly have not heard of, named Hayao Miyazaki. Yes, he's Japanese. That's H-A-Y-A-O space M-A-Y-A-Z-A-K-I, Hayao Miyazaki, or as you would say in Japan, Miyazaki Hayao, because in Japan, your last name comes first, or your surname, I should say. Hayao Miyazaki. You should look him up. You really should. If you like creativity at all, he's one of my favorite people ever. I just, I look up to the guy in so many ways. I don't know how long ago to talk to him because I don't want to spoil anything about any of his movies, which is what he does, by the way. I haven't mentioned that yet. He is a celebrated animator out of Japan, an auteur, as they say, that being a director who does practically everything in a movie. That's what an auteur is, someone who's just his vision. Miyazaki comes up with all sorts of stuff. He does the drawings, he does, ideas for music, he writes song lyrics, he comes up with all the characters, he, does all the storyboards, he has a whole crew working with him. But he knows what he's going for. He has visions in his head. The most recent movie, you may have heard of it, Howl's Moving Castle, which actually, compared to all the other ones I've seen, I didn't like quite as much. And maybe not the worst one ever, but Howl's Moving Castle, in case you've ever seen it, it's like, not spoiling anything, but the plot didn't quite make sense. I don't know. The aesthetics are undeniable, though. Incredible art direction, detail, music, everything in that direction there. Previous to that, my first introduction to Hayao Miyazaki was in his classic Spirited Away. And I'd seen, I'm not spoiling anything for you, because I hate it. I didn't know anything about this movie, which is why I'm so adamant about not spoiling anything to anybody, because that made the experience so much greater. But I just saw the advertisement. It just said Spirited Away, and there are all these rave reviews. And there's this picture of just this girl, just not even doing anything, just kind of looking at you, and it just kind of grabbed me. I remember working, so many hours of my homework, because I had all this homework backed up that weekend. And I had no idea what this movie was about. One of the very few times I've ever watched the movie having no clue whatsoever, which is what I want you to do, alright? Don't let anyone tell you what it's like. Just if you like creativity and freedom, expression, it's just a beautiful show. You should see that. Other things include Kiki's Delivery Service, Princess Mononoke, very huge movie. If you don't know anything about anime, you've heard about Princess Mononoke. He's made My Neighbor Totoro, and his Studio Ghibli, G-H-I-B-L-I, it's Ghibli or Ghibli or Ghibli, however you want to pronounce it. I say Ghibli myself. Studio Ghibli has done other things, Only Nestre, Pompoko. If you go to Nausicaa.net, there, Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, another great one. But that's Nausicaa.net. That's have information on all the movies. That don't look up what happens. Just rent them or buy them or see them. Because these are beautiful things. And in future videos, I may go over specific things in one movie or another with proper spoiler alerts on everything. But I just want to tell you that right now, if you just see, somebody has this film and it says Hayao Miyazaki or Studio Ghibli on it anywhere, pick it up, watch the show, because they're beautiful. And I have a few friends of mine that didn't like this or that other Miyazaki, and I don't really understand them. And maybe you're one of them, I don't know. But I'm just saying, any of you creative people out there, you want to see what creativity is like, that's a nice place to start. Hayao Miyazaki, a Japanese animator, a creative genius. Watch his shows. Goodbye.